Well, let's try this again. Anything we want to change? I like the ruins, but I think I want the village wheat field combo. I like the grove, the block grove. I think I'm gonna drop the spider cocoon and the cemetery. The skeletons especially hurt me quite a bit. And let's go again as a warrior. This time with more and better potions. Do want a black grove next to my camp. That would help against the boss. Wouldn't have made the difference this time around, but let's get the vampirism. Good night, the Duke. See you next time. It's an early treasury, I like it. Where do we want to have our treasury? I think here will be a decent place. That's our black grove. Oh, battlefield. Happy to see it. More meadows. There's our first village. I'm gonna build that relatively close to the end, just so we can heal up a bit before the boss fight with that. If that's something we need to do at all. Finally some upgrades. Do like the ruins, they are quite nice. The enemies are pretty easy, we get some resources, and they do seem to drop pretty good loot in general. Huge upgrade right there. Suddenly our damage is no longer trash. Oh, mimics can crit. Creature's first strike is always a critical hit, 200% damage, and always hits the target. Scary. Dinner table. 1 times loop HP for passing the campfire. It's not a whole lot. Certainly not. It's better than nothing though. Oh, another village. Let's heal up a bit after this part. Alright, I forgot about these guys. The bandits. I think the 1.2 regen per second is currently better than the 9% vampirism. Another battlefield. Still don't think I want them to overlap. We don't need to build the mountain peak right away. We can maximize our value there with waiting for rocks. I think that should work fine. Quest complete. That's better though, with the regen and the vampirism. Very nice. Oops. Yeah, that these ruins are not ideal. It's a good early skilled armorer. Only slightly lower damage with the damage to all considerate, and the other stats more than make up for that. Although this might be even better. Same average damage. Not sure. Yeah, I actually want this shield. I totally missed that I had it. And we probably also want a better armor. I really want goblins there. Ruins and goblin camps don't seem to synergize with each other. But the scorchworms will take up some of the spaces the goblins would otherwise take. There's our first blood golem. It's a lot of damage. I think I prefer that over the counter. Not quite sure how defense works yet. Is it a flat reduction? Maybe. Time to make the mountain peak. Get some harpies going. Region per second. Yeah, sure, let's get the higher HP here. Oh, we also find a sturdy stool. 0.2 HP regen per second if the player already has regen. These all seem very minor. But they will always be active, right? So once we get them back to the camp. Uh, 5 to 7 extra damage. That's an average of 6, but we lose some magic damage and damage to wall and regen. That's still an increase in damage, and I think I care enough about that to actually take it, but it's very minor. Same defense. Attack speed and evasion instead of counter, and vampirism, some damage to all. Fair enough. Oh, attack speed and counter, slight HP down, but just slightly. The goblin will be our quest target. Oof. Attack speed evasion vampirism instead of magic damage regen vampirism. I think that's a better set of stats. Might be wrong, but... Oof, the mimic. That is an upgrade. That might also be an upgrade, honestly. Yeah, let's get the extra evasion, defense. It's a lot of it. Dying strike. Won't die until it deals its last hit. Okay. Defense, regen, vampirism. Damage to all defense, regen. Sure, I'll take this, I guess. Slightly lower vampirism, no evasion but counter and regen. Magic damage instead of attack speed. 2 magic damage is probably still better than 4% attack speed for us, because our damage is still relatively low. I think we can easily put more things down there if we have the road lantern. The double road lantern especially. Attack speed and vampirism. No, don't think that's worth. Just tons of evasion. We don't have evasion at the moment, so evasion is a bit less valuable. Feel like currently we are okay set taking... We're okay taking vampirism as our source of sustain or defense. Ah, that guy fled. That was a rough goblin fight. 17 shield, but 7 damage to all. Sure. We do have room for another village. Put it up here. That is probably the final village. Maybe. Maybe building more villages is good though. Don't like that goblin camp. Better weapon? That might just be worth. That's a lot of vampirism. Oh, a silver pendant again. And we have another skill point. Strong aftertaste might be worth it now that we have couple potions around. Sure. 1.5 extra attack damage for every potion whenever we drink a potion. Seems good enough. Don't really want to place any spawning tiles in that area, otherwise we might get overwhelmed there. Decent shield? Question mark? Attack speed and regen. That might be good against the boss. But we'll probably get higher tier equipment until then. These guys again. This weapon has the same damage as the tier 6 weapon I'm currently using, although that one has quite a bit more auto stats. Attack speed, reach. Yeah, I like it. Vampirism is also an upgrade against the boss in this chapter, because she just blocks so many hits with her mirrors. Fine. One more village. One more bandy camp. The bandy camp, I'll probably Oblivion if I get a chance. Tier 8 weapon. That might just be worth it. Lot of gear. Decent shield. Magic damage and defense. A lot of defense actually. Sure. Lower damage, counter, regen, evasion. More health. Same amount of defense, more vampirism, some magic damage. Counter, evasion, defense and damage to all instead of attack speed and regen. Not ideal, but good enough, I guess. More attack speed certainly would be nice against the boss. Counter and evasion. We lose the damage to all and the defense for slightly more evasion. Probably not worth. That was a lot of loot. Counter, evasion, vampirism, but defense goes down. No, I think I prefer the stats on my current one. It's a lot of attack speed. That could actually be okay. Not sure. Stop stealing my items. I need those to make metal. That's a lot lower damage. No. I don't think I want to give up that much damage, even though the other stats are pretty solid. Oh, Black Grove. That is nice. I wanted another one of those. Battlefield is also quite nice. More treasure chests, better loot. An orb of expansion. Huh. Wonder what cost that to spawn there. Don't want these bandits there. It's probably the final village I'm gonna place. Attack speed and evasion. These are decent stats against the final boss here. Sure. We should probably start preparing for that. Whew. It's going pretty well so far. Although I don't think we got very many, we drank very many potions, so the strong aftertaste isn't that big yet. There's still another battlefield I could place. It might not be the best idea. Is that better? I'm not sure. Might be. These enemies are not too scary, luckily. Let's just place down some meadows before we lose them. Another skill point. Every counter attack restores 1.5 times loop HP. Or 35% chance to perform a counter attack during an evade. That's not great against the boss though. Nor is Buckler, I don't think. Counter attacks don't really bother her too much, but I don't think we want Blissful Ignorance either. Although it would be an easy way to heal up shortly before the boss fight. I'm gonna go for Buckler here, even though I'm not amazed by it. It's not even that we have a ton of counter-attack chance anyways. Oh, we do have some. I like the counter much more now. Another goblin camp, huh? At least that's an easy spot to deal with it, because there are already road lanterns in place. This might be our final loop before the boss, or we might have one more after this, we'll see. It's such a big upgrade in defense that I'm gonna take this. Ghost. This thing is affected by a chrono crystal anyways. Anything useful in here? Not really. Frying pan. Additionally heals 15 HP when you pass the campfire tile. 15, that's a decent amount. Like, not a ton, but it's nice. It's a lot of attack speed, that might matter against the final boss. On the other hand, the vampirism doesn't matter much. More counter and evasion instead of damage and to all and defense. No, actually. Slightly lower damage, but some magic damage to make up for it, some defense and evasion. Okay, I can get behind this. If we can end this loop in a pretty healthy state, then probably good time to spawn the boss. Just tons of defense, huh? Not sure how much that's gonna help us against this upcoming boss. Oh, did we use a potion there? Okay, these are some high tier equipment items. Attack speed and vampirism, that could be very nice. And attack speed armor. And a lot of damage, yes. Nice damage to all, evasion, vampirism, yeah. Regen as well, sure. Yeah, and the other armor we determined was better. Yeah, I feel like things are looking good. We might have a real chance of defeating the boss this time. I do think we have very solid stats to fight her. And we do have quite a few potions as well. We will heal up a bit from these villages. We do need to place a few more tiles. Can probably place down those groves. But they're not gonna be quite enough. We'll place them down for now. Hoping to find a few mountains or meadows. We're actually healing right now from this fight, which is certainly nice. Okay, 1 or 2 more tiles should do it. There we go. Boss spawned. Oh, that's a lot of attack speed. That might be what we need against the boss. The faster our attack speed, the less of a problem these mirrors will be. Because then even if we hit the mirror, we can just remove it really quickly and move on. Yeah, the 48% attack speed is a really good amount. Okay, let's go. Could you please stop? I refuse. 2 arms. Yeah, now we're getting some hits in every now and then. The high attack speed seems like the way to go against her. We still have some potions. We also gain plus 2% damage every second we are in the fight. And we gain some flat damage from drinking potions. So we are only growing stronger the longer the fight goes on. We only have one more potion left though. But there we go. It's so painful. Every time like the first time. I still can't get used to it. Yeah, dying is not very nice. And that's how the whole world feels right now. Not a great feeling, as you noticed. Now you're... Wait, what did you mean by every time? Oh, it's not the first time. My faith in the Almighty brings me back to life again and again for the sake of my great mission. To spread His word, to preach humility, obedience and acceptance of the salvation He offers. And every time I fail, and there are only the dead bodies of heretics instead of conversations, and my lifeless body. Then why can't you understand that the wish to survive is an essential part of this world? I don't know how it happened, but you've made a mistake interpreting the motives of the Almighty. Made a mistake? Me? That's impossible. I believe in it. I am the faith itself. I don't need to know or check anything. And you? What are you even trying to achieve? Nothing will ever be like it was anymore. Not even close. I don't know. Maybe it will. I can still try. You're just a fool, that's what you are. We'll meet again. Just let me rest a while. Looks like she's gone. I can hardly believe her corpse will ever come back to life. But even if it will, I should give her a proper burial. Whew. Post-mortem toll. 30% chance to get a random basic resource chunk upon killing an enemy. Not bad. Eye of God. 25% chance that enemies will have one less ability. Doesn't affect bosses. Upon killing an enemy, hero receives a 1 stained glass charge which can protect him with 20% chance. 3 stained glasses maximum. That seems quite good. Let's unlock this. I do want to retreat, but I do want to place some more stuff before that. Not much I can do here in that regard, but... I can get a tiny bit of resources out of that. And then I think we leave. Welcome back. Is that a piece of glass sticking out of your shoulder? What? Oh, I didn't even notice it. And it's not because of a high pain tolerance. I'm a bit shocked to tell the truth. I met a crazy preacher. Stained glass windows, halos, and angel silhouettes all around. A holy jamboree, you could say. Let me guess. We have all sinned and now we are doomed to face the holy wrath and apocalypse? And only in death shall we find salvation? Not exactly. It's more like God has decided to erase his creation. It has to be done. Show some patience. Well, that makes some sense if you give it a little thought. Who else would have the power to do such a thing? I don't know much about godhood, but I would think he'd be able to do all this instantly. Putting it simply, we'd all be dead already. We wouldn't even exist now. Even if the priestess is right, it's not a reason to give up. Oh! A howl from outer space. Huh. What was that? Did you hear that? Yeah, and it felt horrible. Like someone's coming to get me. Let's build the Intel Center. Okay, here's what we've managed to learn. The world consists of darkness and fragments of your memories for a quite short period of time. Nothing is stable. But this is not completely true. There are some key memories that drastically change everything. By keeping a log of your expeditions, we're adding pieces of the picture together. It would be much easier if everything wasn't so shapeless. Remember, any knowledge is priceless, so don't forget to share it. We'll decide how to use it best together. Let's look at the encyclopedia. We can look at these tiles. Road. There are 3 road tiles we haven't uncovered yet. Where a village ransacked village counts lands. Maybe this is an upgrade of the wheat field somehow. We have a potential upgrade of the swamp. Or maybe these are just entirely new unlocks. Roadside landscape. Okay, there's a lot of landscape things still open, so I assume this is just everything. Special treasury, empty treasury, storm temple, beacon, Lich's palace. So seems to be something in between the beacon and the Lich's palace. Golden. Common enemies. Slime, red wolf, spider, skeleton. There is something between the skeleton and the cracked skeleton. Surprisingly. Ghost, ghost of a ghost, prime matter. Oh, here we can see the abilities they are gonna get. Sticky body seems annoying. Ignores damage to all. Poison. Vampire. There's something between the vampire and the swarm of bats. Creature's 6th strike is guaranteed to kill the hero. Oh dear. Goblin, goblin leader, goblin archer. Uh, 30% chance to attack an ally, 30% chance to be idle for 3 seconds after an ally dies. These seem like bad abilities they can get, apparently. Resources. We haven't discovered most of them. There's obviously a lot to discover in this regard. Miner's pick? I don't have a miner's pick. Huh. Common enemies, bosses. Lich, priestess, angel. Interesting. There's quite a bit to discover left. Watchtower. 1 crossbowman will help you from each tower in battles on tiles adjacent to the campfire. Only applies to battles with normal enemies. You'll have to deal with bosses yourself. You can build up to 4 towers. This is the Lumberjack's domain. Unlocks the forest and thicket cards. Lumberjack. War camp. River. Unlocks the river card. Huh. These just unlock cards. Allows you to unlock additional pages in the encyclopedia in exchange for the secret knowledge resource. Unlocks the Bookery card. Maze of Memories. Golden card. Alright, we can now unlock golden cards. Ancestral Crypt golden card. This also unlocks the Necromancer. I mean, yeah, I want that. Smelter is also tempting now with the Arsenal golden card. Let's take a look at supply now. Can we just add these? Tools and jewelry. Nice. Small but eventually important upgrades. And yeah, let's unlock the Necromancer. Oh, you're interested too, eh? Not everyone appreciates it. Not everyone understands. People can serve you not only with their voices, but with bones, swords, bows. And they are not evil if you don't fear them. You're right. I only need to raise a hand and... Wait, I've never done anything like this before. If I remember correctly. The craft teaches itself, often through books, or words, or walls and stones in your case. It's an unusual way. Huh. Should we try and craft one of these? That requires a metamorphosis and 5 food. Do we need metamorphoses and food for anything? Mud huts need food. Smelter and farms need metamorphoses. Some food. And these all require metamorphoses as well. Orb of evolution. You know what? Let's also build a forest. Huh. Wow, it's a forest. Yep, a forest. Solid wood. It's truly unbelievable. Yeah, I get it. I know what a forest is. A shining example of perennial evergreen flora. Are you making fun of me? That's how a log or a plank looks before it dies. So exciting. Yes, you're definitely making fun of me. Unlocks the forest and thicket card. We can build more forests apparently. Not sure what they would do. Lumberjack. The grim but skilled lumberjack prefers the company of trees and his axe. After an expedition, it gives you 1 splinter for every completed loop, but no more than the amount of tiles around the lumberjack's hut. Unlocks the ability to craft furniture if the supply depot is built. Splinters? These aren't stable branches, right? Huh. That seems to be a new resource. The Splinters War Camp. An obstacle course with training dummies and a grumpy old war veteran. Enough to make you live a bit longer in battle. Increases the hero's strength by 4%. Strength, huh? I assume that refers to our attack damage, but I'm not sure. Maybe HP. There is another one for HP already, the smelter. So yeah, it's probably attack damage. Let's take a look at the new things we unlocked. Forest and desert. Forest comes with a thicket. Can we look at the thicket? We apparently can't look at the thicket. A thick forest. Nobody knows who or what could be lurking inside. It makes you a bit nervous. Plus 1% hero attack speed. And desert? Desert heat burns everything in its path. Not only you. Lowers every creature's HP by 0.5%. That's the only like area without a purely beneficial effect, I guess. Ancestral Crypt, the final resting place of an ancient family line. Death and the lessons it teaches are honored here. Plus 3 HP for every enemy with a soul killed. Removes HP bonus from armor. Grants you 1 resurrection after hero's death. Wow. That's very interesting. Oh, also we increased the maximum limit of cards we can have in the deck. The Necromancer. Summons skeletons that fight instead of their master. Number and power of skeletons depend on Necromancer's equipment and skills. We can get attack speed still, but no damage, damage to all or anything. Counter attack is no longer a thing. Evade still is, defense still is. And we have summon quality and skeleton power. We use a book, 2 rings and a necklace. There seems to be still another set of items. A mask or helmet and a glove. So there seems to be another class we can unlock. Maybe from the bridge or the alchemist's tent. Well, it kind of has to be one of these, right? Let's try out crafting one of these. Garlic. The distinctive taste of garlic will make any food tastier. Nobody knows why vampires don't like garlic. Maybe it's a price they must pay for their extraordinary power. Sure. Let's add some garlic. Right click to unequip item and place it in your inventory. Right click removes item from a slot. Okay. Yeah, we made some good progress today. So yeah, I'm looking forward to play more Loop Hero at a later time, but for now, this is gonna be it. So see you guys next time.